Good morning, wrestling fans. Today is Sunday, July 7th, 2024. Lance Brock here. Thank you for tuning in on this Sunday morning. Hope everyone is having an awesome Sunday so far, wherever you are in the world. Last night was the WWE Money in the Bank Premium Live event. And right here on this Sunday morning episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans, I'm going to go over Money in the Bank. I know not as the normal way I would recap a pay-per-view, but like I said, the 360 Studios still not able to be used as of right now just yet. And hopefully I'll get back to new episodes of 360 Wrestling Fanatic soon. And I also do hope to be able to talk about on a future episode last night's episode of AEW Collision. We now know the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation Cup tournament, which will be taking place this Wednesday night on Dynamite in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. A lot of big events in pro wrestling going on in Canada right now. Speaking of Canada, last night was WWE Money in the Bank live from Toronto, Ontario, Canada at the Scotiabank Arena. And we start things off on the Premium Live event with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Drew McIntyre, Andrade El Idolo, Carmelo Hayes, Chad Gable, main event Jey Uso, and L.A. Knight. Yeah, I thought this one was a very good match, actually. I'll talk about the women's one later, but I thought both Money in the Bank matches this year were very good, very entertaining. And the men's, I thought, was a good way to kick off the show. Not surprised at all. Drew McIntyre bringing down the briefcase at 16 minutes, 30 seconds to become Mr. Money in the Bank 2024. Definitely have no problem at all with Drew McIntyre winning the Money in the Bank. Actually was glad to see it. But the way it would be handled, I'll just get to that in a little bit. Next up, the WWE Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Sami Zayn taking on Bron Breakker. Pretty entertaining match here. I actually expected a new champion in this one, but it is the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, retaining at 13 minutes, 15 seconds, defeating Bron Breakker. Like I said, pretty entertaining match here. Sami Zayn still Intercontinental Champion, defeating Bron Breakker. And now, time for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. El Campeon, Damian Priest, defending against Seth freaking Rollins. Started off pretty good. Good match between these two, Priest and Rollins. And we already get the cash-in from Drew McIntyre, making this a triple threat match. just like Seth Rollins did at WrestleMania. Really don't have a problem with Drew McIntyre cashing in on the same night as he won the briefcase, making it a triple threat. That's not really the problem that I have with what happened. More so the problem I have with what happened last night was, again, CM Punk arrives, screws McIntyre out of the world title again. Now this was what I was not really a fan of. Maybe I'm the only one who knows. You can leave your thoughts in the comment section, but I didn't really care for, again, CM Punk showing up and screwing Drew McIntyre. I thought this could have been a good way to put the title on Drew McIntyre, and then if Punk is able to be back, if he's cleared by SummerSlam, there you go, there's your world title program. Sorry about, there's a tractor across the street being very rude when someone is trying to record a podcast while walking to work. It's like people don't even care. They just go out and make noise while people are trying to record podcasts. So many very rude people around here. I don't make a noise and go by while they're trying to record their podcast. It was 14 minutes, 40 seconds for that one. And the women's Money in the Bank ladder match is up next. We have Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, Naomi, and Zoe Stark. And just like the men's Money in the Bank, I thought the women's one was also very good as well. Good match here. Great effort from all ladies in this one. And it is indeed Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton becoming Miss Money in the Bank. And luckily they did not ruin it by having her try to cash in on the same night and having CM Punk screw her out of the title. I know it made sense, but just wasn't a big fan of that. But definitely curious to see how long they will have Tiffany Stratton hold on to the briefcase. But I think it's safe to say whenever she does cash in, she'll probably be winning one of the women's championships. I think they're really high on her right now. I don't think they would have her be one of them that cashes in and then loses the match. I definitely see Tiffany Stratton as a future women's champion. The question is which one do they have her go after? That was 16 minutes, 50 seconds. Now our main event of Money in the Bank 2024 is the 6-man tag. The Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga with Tonga Loa in their corner take on the team of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and the Viper Randy Orton. Pretty good match for the main event. The Bloodline almost pretty much dominated the baby faces here. Solo hits the Samoan spike on Cody and pins the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. 24 minutes, 40 seconds. a victory for the Bloodline in the main event of Money in the Bank. And that was last night's WWE Money in the Bank Premium Live event. Even though I actually was a little disappointed by CM Punk costing Drew McIntyre the world title again after he just cashed in the Money in the Bank. I would say it was still an overall good show. If you didn't watch it, I definitely recommend either going on Peacock or the WWE Network and checking out the replay. Good show, in my opinion anyway, but you can let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section, either right here on Spreaker, YouTube, or wherever you listen to 360 Wrestling Podcasts at. If they have a comment section, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle, tell me what you thought. Or if you agree with me about the whole Drew McIntyre CM Punk situation. Tonight is the last night for WWE in Toronto. NXT Heatwave, Peacock, and the WWE Network. That is all for this Sunday morning episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. I will be back tomorrow for the Monday episode. We'll probably preview tomorrow night's Monday Night Raw with all the fallout from Money in the Bank. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, and until tomorrow morning, have a great pro wrestling day.